Leading up to my summer 2019 experience, I knew that I wanted to tackle something radically adventurous that would expand my design ability while also potentially allowing me to travel and hone some of my personal artistic skills as well. After sifting through a variety of options, I began to feel more confident in understanding what I was looking for from a company or project and in pitching myself for alternative options I'd never considered before. I ended up finding my ideal fit for the summer with a project called Codex. Also known as Code for Palestine, this group brings around 15 Stanford students to Jericho for an education project focused on teaching computer science and design to Palestinian high schoolers. After my exciting acceptance into the program, I started preparing for my first time ever traveling outside of the United States. Once I arrived, I got to work with the instructors, local staff members, and students to help redesign the Codex curriculum itself. Each day I taught a group of 20 students with a variety of content I was drawing from courses at Stanford and my personal design projects. One of my biggest takeaways from applying design principles to the program was to start looking at projects with additional sensitivity to cultural differences and diversity. This really reframed and pushed my perspective as I tried to create fun content that they would also be able to connect with and learn the design process from. Another important part of the experience for me was being able to travel around the surrounding area. Our excursions were gorgeous and filled with learning more about everything from the current conflict to the importance of the many religious sites in the area. Eventually, I traveled back to the United States to spend time working on personal design projects, focusing especially on gaining more skills with the Adobe Suite and digital drawing. I also spent a week in Hawaii with my family on our first ever big vacation together. I was extremely grateful that having a more flexible timeline for my summer allowed me to spend this week with my parents and 4 younger brothers, and I feel like it's going to be something that we all value and remember for a long time. Lastly, I finished off my summer by heading back to Stanford a month early for student staff training to prepare for my role as an RA. As a returner, I was able to coordinate with a variety of offices around Stanford to improve their material for this year and participate more actively in the training process. The whole experience was honestly incredible and was undoubtedly the best summer I've had so far during my Stanford career. It felt completely out of my comfort zone, and the personal growth that I was able to see in myself over just a few months alone was something that I can cheesily but genuinely say that I am extremely proud of. And that's a wrap on how I designed my summer. Can't wait to kickstart my senior year.